Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Kilobyte Shorts Let's Play of Thief, the Dark Project. So we just found Cutty, and he did not make it through the rigors of being in prison. He died of lung rot, or dry rot, or whatever you want to call it. But not before staying alive long enough to tell us about... God, these guys are like really noisy. But he did stay alive long enough to tell us about the Horn of Quintus, and the fact that his notes are upstairs in the warden's safe. Now, we know they're not there. We did find them in the sewer earlier. Lucky find for us. Ah, there he is. Lucky find for us. But that doesn't mean that the saves are completely empty. So, of course, we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a look. And to do that, we need to head to cell block 1, because cell block 1 leads us to the officers' quarters, so we're going to head there. Along with that, we also need to find... Oop, gotta hide. Along with that, we also need to find our Lucky Hand of Glory from Isset the Beggar, and I'm pretty sure he's also in cell block 1. And so we're just going to go to cell block 1 to get all this stuff done all at once, quick as we can. Just so we can get the heck out of here, because being around all these hammers makes one nervous. I do like how these shadows are here, though. Alright, so here is the barracks, so we're going to cut it through here. Oh, I think that guard back there saw me. So let's go ahead and knock out this light really quick.
Who goes there?
Ooh.
Who said that?
Sounds like we got ourselves a guard right here around this corner. Ooh, not a guard, an acolyte. That's even worse than a guard. And he's nervous. That's not good. Let's, Good night, sir. Now, the purpose of that, of course, was not just to be rude, but because if we try to go up that staircase with him staring, we will get caught, and we don't wish to get caught, and I don't think he ever turns, so we're not going to bother with, pardon me, with that. We're just going to go upstairs and be done with it. We do have to be very cautious up here, because there should be a guard right there. Ah, okay, cool. So I wasn't sure if he would turn around or not, but I don't think guards can navigate staircases very well. So we're going to just follow this guy. And that's never a bad thing, but it's also not the brightest thing. But I'm pretty sure I know his patrol route, and we should be able to sneak around him without getting caught. Monies! That's our primary purpose for being here, of course, is just to steal everything. Alright, he just went around that corner. There should be one more... Yes. One more barracks. Don't want any arrows. Now I should be able to follow him through here. Alright, and he goes that way. Now, I'm pretty sure he patrols back through the kitchen. Whoop, sorry, that was my mouse. I'm pretty sure he patrols back through the kitchen. So we're going to stay here in this little corner. We're going to see which way he goes, and we're going to take the chance of cutting across that light zone and hiding if he comes back this... Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, he goes into the kitchen. So because he patrols the kitchen, we're going to just follow his patrol path and see what we can see. And dead end, no switches, no exits, just a hammer temple. Okay, well, we're gonna go really quick back this way. Perfect. And we should... Ah, here we go.
Wonder if I have time to stop for a snack.
Well, if we hurry, Garrett, we may be able to steal as much food as possible. Now, as I said before, food is not super important. It does heal you if you eat enough of it, but it's not really the most important thing. As you can tell, I kind of know where all the hidey holes are. Not all of them, of course. I know where a few are. And you guys might think, I know the video may be dark, but you guys might think, wow, that's a dark corner. I mean, really? But you have to remember that Garrett, when he was a little kid, saw a watcher, or excuse me, saw a keeper hiding in plain sight, just standing next to a building. And people were walking by him like he wasn't even there. And this was in broad daylight that he was doing this. So me standing in a slight shadow in a corner of a room with no daylight, just, you know, an ambient light overhead, is not exactly out of the realm of possibilities. Although guards will, of course...
This must be how they spend all those tithes.
Isn't it always, Garrett? Ooh, golden hammers. Okay, yeah, we have some golden hammers here. So we will hijack those. And I think those are some golden candlesticks. I'm also pretty sure there's another guard in here, so we'll kind of keep our heads down for a minute. Yeah, I think there's a guard right there. Yep. Okay. He's going to patrol past. We're going to take a chance of getting seen by doing this. I need the other candlestick. Ooh, nervous making. Yeah, what I'm doing right here, not the smartest thing ever, just so you know. But I'm being kind of not cautious because I really don't like it here, and I would very much like to get out.
Terrius, seeking to save his purse, didst buy his new knife from the Shemenovs, not our smiths.
How durst he? Had he no shame?
He certainly hadst feel of shame when his blade did snap at supper.
The Shemenov are shoddy craftsmen. Terrius is well learnt on it. And the faithful spoke, saying low.
So apparently he bought a knife from another set of crafters, and the knife broke, and now his brothers are giggling at him because it broke at dinner. That would be embarrassing no matter what, honestly, but it'd be worse if you bought your knife from another set of crafters when all of your brothers are crafters. Alright, he's going to keep patrolling, and I'm going to bolt this way, because if I follow him, I will have to cross that light from the thing there, and that will get us caught really easily. Ooh, out of the light. So we're going to go this way. Now, the reason we're staying here is because we have to get up to the warden. I think it's the warden's office. I don't know if it's the overseer's office or whatever they want to call it in this particular world, but basically the head hammer's office, or the hammerhead's office, if you'd like.
Eyes show me her right. Okay,
I have to be more cautious now.
Needs must I comb my nose.
Yeah, me too, because I nearly got caught by walking out in front of you. So we have to get to the warden's office in order to hijack what's left of the loot stash, because of course we got most of it in the sewer. But every little bit counts, and I don't believe we're up to our 1,000 marker. Yeah, we're at 888, so we need to get up to our 1,000 marker. And to do that, we need to raid the pantry a little bit. Oh, look, tiled floor and somebody's bed. Alright, we'll take our slow time. Eek. Don't wake up in the bed, please. Oh, alright, not a bed. Not a bed, just a thing. But we do have tapestries, and you guys know how much I love tapestries. Ooh, okay. Empty. It'd be nice if there's something on this side, which, you know, I think there is. I don't think that's all the way up against the wall, and that's usually an indication there's something there. Aha! See, always good to know those things. Huh. Looks like one of the brothers likes to drink a little bit. Somebody likes to drink because there's 2 glasses, so maybe they come in here and have a party, or it's sacramental wine or something. Now, when Cutty told us to come upstairs, normally in the course of the game you would come up here and you'd find yourself at a loss to opening these safes. Lucky for us, we found Felix, and Felix has the key, so we get to save ourselves a little bit of time by having access to the key right away, and a lot of food that's now in our way. I don't think this locks the door. No, it'll just open it, but it doesn't lock it, which is nice, so we can just use that to open all the doors, I guess. Anyway, so... yeah, okay. So, normally you wouldn't have a key when you came up here, and so you'd have to go out and find it. But, lucky for us, we did things a little out of order, if only because I happened to find the hole in the wall. Which can be kind of hard to see. And the reason I'm being super careful here is, as you can hear, there's a hammer guard right out there. And I really don't want him to hear me on these tiles, so we're going to walk really slowly until we reach the carpet. Also, he's more easily able to hear us because if you see that little red thing on the wall over there, that's a little window. And he can hear right through that window as if there was no wall there. So if we step on that tile, he's going to hear it. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the scroll, and then we're going to give it a good read. Brother Keybond, I charge thee to organize a search detail for that jackblade Naman. Somehow he hath slipped his bonds whilst Brother Inquisitor did turn for but a moment. Now he hath escaped with half the contents of the evidence box. Brother Carpenter hath reported a commotion to the west while he was preparing the stocks. Start thou there. If the wretch be not found soon, doubtless he hath succumbed to the rigors of his interrogation. In truth, I wouldst rather find him in a search now than by the reek later. And who knows what may become of his mortal frame should he reach the haunted mines. So it was Naman the Jackblade who stole everything, not Felix. I kept calling him Felix because that was Felix's note, but apparently it's Naman the Jackblade got beaten by an interrogator, escaped, and instead of just leaving, decided to come up here and steal everything in the safe. Saves. Apparently there are 2. And again, we're going to go... Well, we're going to go as slow as we possibly can here. Yeah. So we're going to go really slow here, just to make sure we don't get heard. Game is a little bit jumpy when we do this because of how slow we are going. We're going so slow that it's like we're floating, but I really don't want that guard to hear us, so we're just going to kind of float forward a little bit. Silent as a mouse. And this should be close enough for us to be able to at least lean into the safe, which will be helpful. I do love the leaning mechanics, makes life so much easier. Alright, stand up and, ooh, nice crown. We'll take that. And diamond. We'll take that too. So we're up to 1563 in the loot department. So that's 500 more than what we came for. Now, you guys might be wondering why I'm... Okay, we're going to be really quiet. You guys might be wondering why I'm closing all the doors and the saves and stuff behind me when I did mention previously that the guards don't notice those things. It's because it's professional. It's like a professional thing and a storytelling thing for me. Even if the guards aren't programmed to notice that kind of thing, it is important to do it because in real life, guards would notice that kind of thing. Somebody would notice if all the saves were open or all the doors were left open. And so, because of that, we're going to take a chance here. Oop. Looks, it sounds like we accidentally opened the outer door. So that kind of goes against what I just said, but we're not going to close it. I don't feel like dealing with that tile anymore. But anyway, point being is that if it were real life, or if it was realistic, you would close stuff behind you. It's just common sense. If you're going to go rifling through someone's stuff, it's always a good idea to... I think that guard's right there. So we're just going to keep an ear out for him. And he should have just crossed our zone. He did, okay. Anyway, so if you were to go rifling through someone's stuff, the first thing you do when you were done would be to close the door, or, you know, put everything back in its rightful place, and, you know, that kind of thing. So you wouldn't go out of your way, or you would try your very best not to get caught. I think that guard's coming back, but we should be able to make it around the corner without a problem. Hey, perfect. And so for that reason, I do go around and I close all the doors behind me, and I close all the saves behind me, and that kind of thing. And that's just common sense, I think. It's just fun. And some games, of course, do have the AI program to recognize when things are open when they're not supposed to be. Thief does not, but that's okay. It's not the worst thing to ever happen. I think I'm being followed by a guard now. So we're going to go up here as fast as we can to make sure that doesn't happen. Turn.
Stand forth, and speak thyself if thou be there.
Oh, I gotta be very, very cautious. He can see me. Yeah, always rats. Alright, so the reason we're here, now that we're here, is because we're here to find Issit the Beggar. And I'm pretty sure I know who Issit the Beggar is. Isit's right there. Issit, you've lost weight, buddy. Yeah, I don't know how long Issit the Beggar has been here. But he is very, 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 very thin. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this guard to turn. And then we're going to have a little bit of fun with the back of his head. Because I do not feel like dealing with this guard. Okay, now we have to be careful. We have to move his body. Perfect. We're going to do a couple... Oh, can't drop him there. Ah, can't drop him there either. Come on. Alright. So we have to be careful, but we're going to do a couple of things here. Very, very quickly. We're going to find out if that's Issit. We're going to do that. We're just going to read this. So here we go. Cell block 1. Rendell, Jackblade, Flogging, Factory Work. Dellen, Lady Taker, Scalding. Senate Cutthroat. Okay, Senate Cutthroat. Razor finger removed. Caning. Factory work. Issit. Cadger. Caning and sour mash. Died neath righteous punishment. Okay, now what we need to do is this. And we're doing that really quick before we get caught. So we can do this really quick. Hey guard, you're just gonna go ahead and sleep it off in here is what you're gonna do. And then we're gonna head this way. Issit, how long have you been here, little buddy? So we can take Issit's skull if we want, but I don't think it's made out of gold, so we're not gonna take his skull. But what we are gonna take is our lucky hand of glory. So that has completed that. So let's take a quick look at our objectives. Locate and release Cutty's gone because Cutty died. Sneak through, right? Locate and release Basso. Locate Issit. Find evidence. Loot complex for valuables. Now we have to escape. Well, we have to find Basso and then escape. I'm pretty sure I have a clear idea of where Basso's located. Okay, he should be below us, right? And we're in cell block 1. I think Basso's located in cell block 3. Pretty sure. Alright. There's that guard. Is there another one? See, I hear footsteps, but I'm not sure where they're coming from. Should be right there. That should be the follow-up guard. Right? Yep. Alright, so that's the second guard. Let him go through. And I oh, man. Okay, go away, I can stand, go away. When they see you and then panic, that's the problem. And... good. Alright. So we just need to be very, very sneaky. We need to get to cell block... this is cell block 1. We need to get to cell block 3. So what I think we're gonna... oh, crap. Alright. We can do this. We need to get to cell block 3, and the easiest way to do that from here is to cut across the center. But I'm debating on whether or not that's the best idea, honestly. Let's take a quick look at our map. So we're at 1. 2 leads upstairs, but that's not helpful. So these 2 are connected and these 2 are connected. We need to go from 1 to 3, which would be the easiest to do. And if we can't do that, we have to go around and then get from 1 to 3 this way instead. Crud. Well, I suppose we can go. Yeah, we can try to go this way. Now that's guard number 1. Guard number 2 should be right on his tail. What I'm thinking that we're gonna head right back this way because that guard was a lot closer than I thought he was. Alright, so that was easy. Now all we have to do is get through that door without the other guard seeing us. And to do that we need this. Now I can take his key, but that just keeps him from opening the doors, which could be helpful for us, but can also be a detriment. And it's really interesting that guards do have to have keys to open doors. They can't just magically open doors. Okay, we're going to take a chance here. Okay, not the smartest chance. Alright, so there's cell block 3, so that's super duper helpful. Now all I need to do is wait for guard. Now the guards over here in cell block 3 and 4 are different because there's only 1 that patrols. So there's 2 on that side, 1 on this side. But the guard on the other side, there's a second guard on the other side who patrols up to cell block 4, I think, and then turns around and goes back. I think he goes to cell block 4, I'm pretty sure. So we have to wait a little bit for this guard to come through. So we're just going to take a minute and hold our own. And listen to all the guards whistling and humming and doing their dirty deeds. Or whatever guards do. Really? I'm sitting here, I haven't even moved. Well, he doesn't have a key. Okay, so there's him. So he should be good. His buddy may be... the other guy may be right behind, but this guy should be okay. Alright, and we're gonna cut like that, and then we gotta go this way. Now, if I'm right, Basso should be right there. So, they're being very kind to us when it comes to escort quests. One of our guys is unconscious, the other one is dead. We're kind of rushing this a little bit, but I'm pretty sure there's only one guard. I'm also fairly certain his cycle time is a little high. So we're gonna...
Hello? Who art thou?
Nobody? He's alerted now, though, so I have to be cautious. Turn around. And we're gonna go. Okay, now from here we have to be super duper extra special cautious sauce. And the reason why is because if you hear the humming on the right, the humming on the right is a prisoner who is loud and afraid of everything. And if he sees you, he acts a lot like a civilian does, to the point where he will cry out for help.
If thou be there, bespeak thyself.
Yeah,
All is silence now.
yes it is. He will cry out for help. He will call out for people. He'll be like, "Oh, there's someone here."
Stand forth and speak thyself if thou be there.
Really? These guys must be epic nervous right now. Yeah, he's just like right there.
What's that? Help! Help! Don't let him get me!
Alright, so we need to open that cell. We're going to take a look at this while the guy screams, because we might as well. So we have Dickett, Heretic, Sour Mashed, released upon recantation and informing. What a sucker. Latin, Failstale, Tongue Pierced, Factory Work, Basso, Firelighter, Branding. So Basso is a pyromaniac. Okay, fair enough. Deern, Whore, Shorn, and Branded. I'm pretty sure Shorn is they cut off all of her hair to be released. Yeah, because they won't kill a woman. Tarkus, Goldlender, Nose-Cropped Factory Work. Tarkus, this is the guy in cell 10. This is the loud, obnoxious guy who has the ability to get us caught if we're not careful. He'll also see that body and start screaming like a girl as well. That's the other problem. So we just have to go as quick as we can to get out of here. Yeah, see? And he'll just keep making noise and keep shouting and yelling, and I'm not sure why they did that, why they made him like that. I'm not sure if they did so on purpose, or if it was if they accidentally made him like that.
Don't let him get me!
But,
Well, there's
there we go.
Basso. If he weren't unconscious, it'd be simpler, but now
this is
I
the
have to
right
carry
spot.
him out.
yeah. So we have Basso here, and of course Basso is very, 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 very heavy. And his butt's in my road, which makes it difficult to see.
Help! Help!
Alright, we're in cell block 3, so we're going to stay right here for a minute. That guy's just going to keep being loud and obnoxious and annoying, and there's nothing we can do to help it. I swear he was programmed improperly, or they made it difficult on purpose. I'm not entirely sure. Of course, there's a body up there. I really should have moved that, but hopefully no one will notice. Hopefully no one will notice. Well, he didn't notice. Okay, you shouldn't notice us just standing here in the door. Well, maybe he will.
Help! Help! Don't let him get me!
Well, maybe they're not as stupid. Alright, so he's just gonna cycle around. No, I don't know if his friend comes this way.
Help! Help!
Okay, we're gonna head this way. Ugh. I do not like this. I do not like this at all. It makes it very difficult. Alright, Basso, you and me, buddy. Come on, key. Need the key. Okay, we're gonna move fast. Alright, so we're here. This is good, this is useful. Oh, very nervous. Alright, we can do this from this side, I think. We can head to cell block 1. And from 1 we can follow the guard to the exit to cell block 1. Loop around. I know this sounds really complicated, but we can loop around and come back to our exit. And the reason why we're taking such a long time to get there is because to go the other route He's very, 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 very dangerous. To go straight out of
Work which is so incompetent.
to go straight out of subblock 3 and 4 is extremely dangerous. So we're going to go, and I think that's 3. Yeah, to go straight out of subblock 3 and 4 is extremely dangerous because you have those 2 lights. I don't know if you guys remember these, but the 2 lights that sit there and they flicker, or the 1 light flickers, and then you have that eyeball that searches back and forth. And I'm carrying a body with me, which means I'm not exactly visible. Think, if not carrying anything is a 1, or like carrying your blackjack is like a 1 on the light scale, and carrying a bow is like a 3, carrying a body is about a 5. So if you're not extremely cautious,
And the word went
there's a chance you can get caught very easily. So that was guard 1. There should be guard 2 soon. I do not want to move from here if guard 2 is like... Yeah, okay, there's guard 2. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So you guys may think I'm like being really super lazy. I'm not. I'm just being very, 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 very cautious. All right. So we'll let him go through there, and we're gonna drop Basso. Sorry, buddy. And we need our key. Basso. Oh no, it's like Basso. Are you bleeding? But no, that was my my little thing here. I need that. We need to move quick though. We've wasted too much time doing this. Go, 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 go. Alright. Go, go, go. Okay, so this is the easier route to take when leaving. Because we have this big, wide open area. The eyeball can't see us. There's no lights over here in the corner. There's only the 1 guard right there. And he doesn't bother us. Alright. So now to get to our exit. That's a little bit more tricky. Because our exit is in this direction. And I believe, yeah, cell blocks 3 and 4. You know, we move a little bit slower so we can be a little bit quieter. Tell me it's just the 1 guy. Oh good, just the 1 guy. Okay. Now we're going to take Basso downstairs so we can drop him very quietly on the ground. Now we can't drop Basso in the water because, believe it or not, people in this game have health that is continuous. So even though Basso's unconscious, he's not dead. He's just unconscious. So if I throw him in the water, he will drown because he is, of course, a living person who needs air, which is a really interesting mechanic. Now we're going to have some fun here. We're going to be very, very careful about this. Oh, you bastard. Alright, we have to be very, very careful about this because these guards are so annoying. Alright, so yeah, see that light there and that eyeball and everything else can cause us so much trouble. Say goodnight, buddy. Can I pick you up from here? Okay, I can. So we're going to take this guard and we're going to take him downstairs. Come on, guard, you and me, buddy. Okay, so that's a start. I like this. This is a good start. Stay here. Maybe I should go take him to find Naman, and he can be like explain to everybody why Naman, the Jackblade, and him are cozying up together. Although Naman's dead, so that would take a lot more explaining than I think even he wants to deal with. Okay, that other guard should be coming back. One way or the other. I don't. I was so busy dealing with the other guard, I don't know where this guy went. There he is. Okay, we're gonna back off a little bit. I need my key. Through all this food first, we'll get our key out. We need that key. Okay, he'll only be gone for a couple of seconds, but it should be long enough for us to at least unlock the door. Where's the eyeball? Eyeball's right there. Alright. Perfect. Now that should keep the door unlocked. Long enough for us to get Basso. Basso! You, me, and your sister are gonna have a long talk, buddy. About how much you need to lose weight. Alright, he should be gone again for a little bit. I do love the carrying mechanics, though. They're so super easy. So super easy. You just pick up the body and then you move on. And we have a couple of seconds to go. Oh! Set off the alarm, but I don't care at this point. We are out. We are out. We have a reservoir right outside, and we're going to take it. So unfortunately, the guard saw me, or the eye saw me, or something saw me, but at this point, I don't care, because this is our final ride. Whee! Ugh. So if you remember that waterfall I tried to swim up, probably wouldn't have been the best idea considering where it leads to. Alright, now we and Basso should be able to make it out of here alive and in one piece if I can just find the other exit. Okay, so Basso should... I'm going to quick save just in case Basso drowns, but I think Basso has the same amount of air I do. We're going to assume he does, because I don't think he'll just straight up drown on us down here. Oh, he should be okay even if he is drowning. So we'll... Come on, very quickly. There you go. Is this considered an exit now? Not yet. Alright, we'll keep going. I know one of these is considered an exit, so we'll go as quick as we can to get out of here. You can kind of move sideways to move a little bit faster. It's a little cheap, but it works. Especially since you have a big, heavy bloke on your butt, or, you know, with his butt in your face, that's slowing you down. Here we go. Come on, Garrett, we can do this, buddy. Alright. I don't think we have to take him all the way back to the surface, though. That would be really silly if we did. Alright. Where are we at on our objectives? Okay, well, we've escaped with Basso, at least to this point. Not exactly safe yet, though. I guess we can... I was pretty sure you just escaped to that point and you were fine, but apparently I was not right. So, we need to escape, and that means this way. So that's a nice shortcut we can take, which is super helpful, but at the same time, I was fairly certain those were the exits we were looking for, but I guess I was not right. It's really upsetting because I don't remember having to carry Basso all the way through here like this. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. I got this. We got this. Yeah, the elevator. Oh, forgot about the body. It's been so long since we were here. Alright, Basso, stay there, buddy, and do not become an issue. Okay? Can you do that for me, pal? I'm thinking you can. Alright. Now we should want this to go to the second floor, I think. And we just don't want to fall off with Basso, because that's a bad gig if we and Basso fall over dead. Alright, perfect. Stay there, Basso. Alright, we want to go to the second floor. That's that one. Alright, we can't pick up Basso until we reach the second floor. Don't even know what's on the third floor at this point. Wonder if we should have checked. Well, you know what? Honestly, we have Basso. I'm not that concerned where it's going to go, because that's the most important thing. We have all the loot that we need. There might have been something cool on the second floor. If there is, absolutely, I urge you guys, of course, to pick up the game. Check it out for yourself. I don't always mean to leave stuff behind, but sometimes I do leave stuff behind, and if I do, it's always good for you guys to check it out too. So, of course, it is an easier exit than an entrance. We could go all the way back around to attempt to get to the third floor once we have Basso out, but honestly, not going to give it a shot. I am not in the mood to try. We're just going to go, because going is safer than staying and getting dead. So here we go. We'll go all the way to the end as far as we can, and then to the... There we go. So come on, Basso. You and me, buddy. Just don't drown on me, okay? What will your sister think, man? She'll be like, did you bring out my brother? Well, I got his body. His soul got left behind, though. Had something to do with the whole water and air. I don't know. It's all science, and you know how I am about that kind of thing. Hello, Sky. So there it is. We completed. We saved Basso the Boxman. So, luckily, unfortunately, we got caught. But you know what? Honestly, I don't care. I'm going to say, honestly, I don't care. And the reason I'm going to say that is because, of course... well, we didn't get caught, but you guys understand what I mean. The alarm went off, so yes, they know somebody escaped, but who cares? We got him out. So we snuck in, we located Cutty, he died, we got Basso, we got Isit the Beggar, well, we got our lucky hand from Isit the Beggar, we found Felix's map, we got a crap ton of loot, and then we escaped, and we didn't kill anyone, look at that, we barely even knocked anybody out. But for now, of course, I would like to thank you all for joining me, 4KB Short, on this Let's Play of Thief, the Dark Project. And I will see you guys next video.